Hello, everybody. My name is Hari, and today I'm going to explain some code that creates a website called Moral Machine Biblical Stories and Wellness Exercises. This website combines thought provoking stories with practical exercises for your mental well being. Let's break down the code step by step. First, we have the basic structure of any website, the HTML document. You can see that this is an HTML document by seeing this sign here, meaning doc type HTML. It shows that this is in fact an HTML document. Here we define the overall layout, including the header. This is the header or the head here. Um, the header, the main content area or the body, which is this whole part here, as well as some other stuff like footers, which is this part right here. Now, as for the styling, you see the fonts and the different colors. That is all done by CSS, which controls the visual appearance of the website. It defines things like fonts, colors, spacing, and button styles. For example, the body section of sets the overall font family to the Arial. You see this Arial, and the background color to around a light gray. This is a light gray, although the header, this head, has like a darkish blue with a white text on it. Now, the most interesting part is the JavaScript code, which brings the functionality to life. It has several functions that control the different functionalities. The main one being, of course, load story. By using load story, you can actually, well, of course, load the story here. This JavaScript makes the interactive element part of this whole website. For example, I can start the moral dilemma. You can choose between many. That's what the load story, one of its function does. It has several other stuff that has a random generator out of the other stories that I wrote down around here. So I can either search for the lost sheep in this how important is to struggle to seek less crew, and that shows valuing every life, or stay with the flock, which shows to prioritize safety and majority. You can also go to the guided meditation exercises, like to see the different levels of meditation. There's the beginner, intermediate, and as well as advanced. Journaling, same thing, three different types. So when you click the Start Moral Dilemma button, the load story function runs and displays the chosen story from the screen. You'll see the title, content, moral values, and the dilemma presented. Below that are the buttons for the different choices you can make. Yeah. So now, overall, this website uses code to combine biblical stories with practical exercises. For your mental well being, it also allows you to explore ethical dilemmas uh, and engage in guided meditation and practice different journaling, which can help you increase your peace. So, now for a more detailed explanation of the code. Well, first of all, the main stuff is the header. You can see the header here, head or doc type HTML. That's the beginning big one. But then there's the head, which shows the big header here. Body, which shows whatever's inside. This is the CSS. You can see the CSS here. It shows the different padding, backgrounds, border radius, and all those stuff, as well as the footers. So for there's also hidden content with the hidden class button somewhere around here. Also, there is for the JavaScript, right? The story loading. First of all, the stories, each build story, including its title content. You can see if I go a little bit more down here, this is all the story here, all the different outputs that you can get. That's from the function load story with the math for math random, which shows a random generation of each story every time I actually start the moral dilemma. And yeah, that's pretty much all it does, or how it works. Well, if I want to summarize that, it will be the user interaction. First of all, that's for the JavaScript. That's what it does. The function execution. That's also what the JavaScript does. Manipulating DOM, changing style of elements, UI update. That there's a lot of stuff, and all of these are actually done by something called HTML. It all brings it together. HTML actually brings this all together. I'm sorry I don't have SQL. I'm still not that fluent in SQL, and I don't know any stuff that can help me with that. But anyways, that's all. Thank you very much.